Under income tax 1, we are doing income from salary. Excess of 9.5%, we call it as taxable. Interest 9.5%, no more calculation. Why? Because 9.5 is exempted. 24,000 has to be payable. Out of that, 3,600 we call it as concession. Hello everyone, this is your ALsir, lecturer in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the 8th session of your topic called Income Tax 1. Under Income Tax 1, we are doing income from salary. Now, income from salary, we have done many problems, almost we have done more than 10 problems. Now, we'll work out another 2 problems on that and we'll wind up with your salary topic. So, whatever problem we worked out, 100% I can assure you that you will get questions among these questions only. Now, in this few things which are left out, which are those like your pension, your retirement benefits, your leave encashment, those things I'll do it separately. So you have one more topic, your retirement benefit. In that, leave encashment is not retirement benefit, but in that I will explain you what is leave encashment. Clear? Yes. This is all about your income from salary. So this is the last session. We will work out 2 problems. You will understand few new topics in this. So what will be the agenda for the day? Agenda for the day, it is very simple. So first thing, it will be concept and followed by your problems. Now, in the problems, I'll explain you the concepts. Now, concepts, I'll come back later. There is no much concept because we already completed all types of concepts. This will be your problem number 1. In this, from the following particulars of Sri Balakrishna working in a firm at Jaipur, compute his taxable income from salary for the previous year 2019 and 20. Now, these are the informations given. Now, first one will be basic salary. Now, basic salary 18,000 per month. Next, contribution to recognized provident fund, it is 26,320. Next, employer's contribution. As I told you, we should consider employee or employer. Remember, whatever contributed by employee, we are least bothered. We don't want anything which is contributed by employee. We want which are contributed by employer. Remember this. Now, contribution to recognized provident fund, it is 26,320. We don't want, but employer's contribution 26,320 we need. We have to calculate on basic salary and DA. We should calculate what is the percentage, 12%. If the amount is excess than or more than 12%, then we should consider this as your excess amount and taxable amount. Next, interest on PF 9.5%. What is the limit? Limit is 9.5%. Excess of 9.5% we call it as taxable. Up to 9.5% we call it as exempted. Now, so whatever interest is given, it is 9.5. We will not calculate any tax. Then, house rent allowance. Now, in this, for example, they have given 10.5%. What to do? I'll show you that. Just example, 36,000, they have given 9.5%. Means, instead of 9.5%, they have given 10.5% interest. Then, so whatever 36,000 given, take, multiplied by, they have given 10.5%. In the question paper, they have given 9.5 only, just for example purpose, to understanding purpose. In case they have given 10.5, then what to do? Now, up to 9.5, it is exempted. You know that. So, how much is excess? 1% is excess. Now, 36,000 into 1 divided by 10.5. This will be your calculation. Clear? Any doubt? 36,000 into 1 divided by 10.5. In case they have given 11%, then 11 minus 9.5. How much excess? 1.5. 36,000 multiplied with 1.5 divided by, it is 11. Whatever given in the question, that has to be your denominator. The difference has to be multiplied with the actual amount. Now, in this problem, they have given 9.5% directly. We will not calculate any excess. Then, house rent allowances, it is 24,000. Rent paid for the house, it is 48,000. So, it is nothing but your HRA part. HRA, house rent allowances. We'll do calculation. Then we'll find out what is the taxable amount. Next, medical allowances and medical expenses. Medical expenses don't consider only. Now, medical allowances 100% taxable always. Medical expenses we will not consider. Medical allowances always 100% taxable. Then, free service of water, gas, all we call it as perquisites. These are taxable. Then, he was provided with a cook whose salary was 72,000. Whatever salary was paid to cook has to be taxable completely. Whatever gas, power, electricity given, servant given, gardener, or sweeper, or cook, whatever salary paid to these people, no exemption. Blindly you can take it as taxable. Clear? Yes. He claims the following deduction. He wants to claim deduction, means he wants to reduce tax. Is it possible? We'll see. Rupees 700 in connection to purchase of books. No, you cannot claim deduction. For purchase of books, you will not get any deduction. Then, he paid 600 as tax on employment. Yes, you can claim. Tax on employment you can consider as exempted at deduction. Clear? Yes. So these are your question. We'll go for the answer. So, computation of taxable income from salary for the assessment year 2020-2021. Now, salary is 2,16,000. How come you got 2,16,000? I'll go back. 18,000 per month. Now, it will be 18,000 multiplied with 12. So, it will be how much? 2,16,000. Next, contribution to recognized provident fund, RPF. As I told you, employee contribution we will not consider, only employer contribution we will consider. Now, what is his salary? 18,000 per month. Will calculate. 18,000 per month means you will get around 2,16,000 multiplied with 12%. You have to see how much you will get. Now, if you calculate this, you will get 25,920. So, what will be your calculation? On your salary 2,16,000, if you calculate 12%, you will get 25,920. Now, so 25,920 you calculate. So, employer contribution excess of 12%. Now, what is his contribution? I'll go back. His contribution is 26,320. Now, 26,320. What is my calculation? 25,920. How much excess paid? So, almost 300 paid excess. Now, so almost, 300 paid excess. Those 300, it is not 300. Yeah, it comes around 400 paid excess. Now, hope you got this. Whenever they have given amount, you have to calculate 12% straight away for the salary. If DA is given for salary benefit, then we should consider that also. 2,16,000 into 12%, you will get 25 920. What is the employer contribution? 26,320. If you balance this, the difference will be taxable amount. What is the taxable amount? 400. Now, taxable amount 400. Then, house rent allowance. We'll come back later with calculation. Now, water and gas, as I told you, fully taxable. Cook, as I told you, 72,000, fully taxable. Add everything, you will get 3,50,400. What is the standard deduction? It is 50,000. Along with that, you have 600 paid for employment tax. We have to consider that also. Now, 50,600 minus, your final answer is 2,99,800. Any doubt in this? Hopefully, there is no doubt. So, 2,99,800 will be your answer. Now, except your house rent allowance, everything we have done. Except HRA, we have done with everything. We'll go for calculation. As per this, your medical allowance is fully taxable. That's why you are taken full amount. Next, house rent allowance, your HRA has been calculated as under, like your HRA is 24,000 R. How much is your HRA? 24,000. I'll go back to your question. As per question, they have given HRA 24,000. Now, rent paid is 48,000. Now, what will be your HRA calculation? I'll do it separately. Your HRA calculation is very simple. Like HRA, your calculation must be like this. Your HRA is 24,000. As per the question, it is 24. Now, less least of the following. Least of the following. Less least of the following. Now, first one, actual received. Second one, 40% of salary. Remember, in this problem, we take 40%. Why? Because it is from where? Jaipur. It is not Chennai, it is not Mumbai, it is not Kolkata, it is not Delhi. That's why we consider how much? Only 40%. 40% of your salary. Salary means what? Salary is equal to basic salary, DA, in the bracket adjustment should be there, and commission. In the bracket percentage on turnover, that word should be there. Remember, 40% of salary means what is your salary? Then for salary calculation, you should go for basic pay. Yes. You should go for DNS allowances. Yes. But in the bracket, they should give that it is a part of your salary. It is part of your retirement benefit. If those kinds of words are there, then you can consider DA for this salary. Or else, no. Commission, if it is given and in the bracket they have mentioned that percentage on turnover, then you should consider, or else we will not consider. In this problem, you have basic salary 18 into 12, it will be 2,16,000. Do you have DNS allowance in this problem? No. Do you have commission in this problem? No. Then what is your salary? Salary is only 18,000 into 12. So this will be 2,16,000. So this will be 2,16,000 multiplied with 40%. Now, C, third one, rent paid minus 10% of salary. So these are the calculations you have to do. Now, actual received is how much? Same, copy paste, 24,000. 40% of salary, how much? 2,16,000 into 40%. I'll go back to your answer. So 2,16,000 into 40%, you will get 86,400. 86,400. So this will be 86,400. Then Rent paid minus 10% of salary. How much is rent paid? Rent paid is 48,000. Rent paid 48. Your rent paid is 48 minus 10% of salary on 2,16,000 multiplied with 10%, it will be 21,600. So how much you will get? You will get around 26,400. Yeah. So these are your calculation. Hope you understood HRA completely. Remember this, whatever I have done here, HRA always you should calculate like this. Salary means you should consider these three. 40% only in case of other than Chennai, Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi. So in other cases, in always 40%. Now, out of these three, whichever is less, 24,086, 26,400, which is less? 24,000 is less. Take this 24 outside, outer column. Now, 24,000 minus 24,000, how much is your HRA? Your HRA is 0. Now, see, your HRA, they have taken as house rent allowance, nil. Why it is nil? As per the working note. Remember, as per working note, it is nil. Any doubt in this? No. Your final taxable salary is 2,99,800. So this is all about your problem number 13. Just I'll go back. You can take a screenshot. So this is a working note I have done for HRA calculation. This will be your problem number 13. Your problem number 13 question continuation. Solution for problem number 13. So this is a working note for problem number 13. Now, in this they have taken 2/5 of salary. Don't be in bias. 2/5, it is nothing but 40% of salary. Both are same. You can call it as 2/5 also. You can call it as 40% also. Now, problem number 14. Last problem for the session as well as your salary chapter. Now, Sri Chaudhary is purchase officer in a company in Kota. He furnished the following particulars regarding income for the previous year 2019 and 20. Now, net basic salary, it is 1,56,400, which is after deducting 20,000 as contribution to recognized provident fund and rent to bungalow 3,600. While taking basic salary, you should add up everything. We should not deduct. Now, basic salary 1,56,400, which is after deducting means again add back. If it is deducted means you have to add back. We should not minus that. Except your advance salary, everything we have to consider. Now, 1,56,400 plus 20,000 plus 3,600. Now, traveling allowances 25,000. Reimbursement medical bill is rupees 40,000. He lives in a bungalow belonging to a company in a town. Population is 15 lakh. 15 lakh means what? Above 10 lakh, below 25 lakh. Means what is the percentage? 10%. So you go back to our previous classes, you will get to know what is this. This is nothing but rent-free accommodation. We are not doing HRA, house rent allowances we are not doing. This is rent-free accommodation. Now, its fair rent is 6,000 per month. We will not consider fair rent. The company has provided on this bungalow the facility of gardener, cook, each of whom being paid salary of 250. As I told you, gardener, cook, sweeper, servant, fully taxable. Multiply and write. Then, respectively, the company paid in respect of this bungalow rupees 6,000 for electricity bill. So this also you have to consider because company is paying electricity. You have to consider. And 1,200 for water bill. Remember, you have to consider 250 of gardener's salary into 12, and one more 900, it is cook's salary into 12. Then he paid 6,000 electricity bill, add. Then he paid 1,200 for water bill, you should add. Unless they have mentioned per month, never multiply. If they have mentioned per month, then you have to multiply. Mistakenly they have not mentioned also, then in question paper, never multiply if it is per month not given. Now, this is done. Next, he has been provided with a large car for official and personal use. Large car means what? Above 1,600 cubic capacity. What is the charges? Charges is very simple. 2,400. Driver is given. Yes. Plus 900. Answer will be 3,300. We already discussed this. If it is a small car, it will be 2,700 plus 900. So it will be 1,800 plus 900. It will be 2,700. Now, the following amounts were deposited in his provident fund account. Own contribution 20,000. Company's contribution. For own contribution we will not consider. We want only company's contribution. How to calculate? Go back to your basic salary. On that you calculate 12%. If this amount is above 12%, then it is taxable. Now, interest 9.5%. No more calculation. Why? Because 9.5 is exempted. Now, deposit in PPF, Pension Provident Fund. It is for exemption purpose. 16,000. Bonus 60,000. Compute his taxable income from salary for the assessment year 2020 and 21. We'll go one by one. Your basic salary, as you know, 1,56,400, 20,000 and 3,600. 1,56,000, 20 and 6. All put together, it is 1,80,000. As I told you, whichever it is deducted, we have to add back. Now, your bonus is 60. Then, employer contribution to RPF, excess of 12%. We'll calculate. What is your salary? 1,80,000. Calculate 12%. How much you will get? 21,600. So, as per 12% calculation, how much you will get? 21,600. What is employer contribution? Employer has contributed 20,000. 12% means how much? 21. Employer contribution is lesser than 12%. So, there is no tax. If employer paid more than this amount, then we have to calculate tax. There is no tax, so it will be nil. So, working note, remember this. So, this will be 20,000. So, it will be minus 1,600. So, no taxable amount. Now, this is done. Next, perquisites. As I told you, whatever the reimbursement of medical, taxable, gardener, taxable, cook, taxable, concession rent, I'll come back later. Electricity bill, taxable, water bill, it is taxable. Everything which is multiplied into 12. Car, as I told you, 2,400 if it is a big car, 900 for driver, 2,400 plus 900, it will be 3,300. Multiplied with 12, so you will get 39,600. Add everything, you will get 3,61,000 minus standard deduction, you will get 3,11,000. That is your taxable salary. Now, how come you got concessional rent of rupees 2,400? It is nothing but rent free accommodation. What was the population? Around 11 lakh, means above 10 lakh. I'll go back to your question. The population was, sorry, not 11, it was 15 lakh. So what is our calculation? 25 lakh and above, it is 15%. 10 lakh to 25 lakh, it is 10%. Below 10 lakh, it comes around 7.5%. Now, so for that we have done calculation. We have taken your salary, bonus. So all put together you will get 2,40,000. On 2,40,000, what is the percentage? 10%. Why? Because this 15 lakh people population comes in between 10 lakh to 25. What is the percentage? 10%. So 10% it is over. You will get 24,000. Whatever rent paid by him, that has to be deducted. Your answer is 20,400. How come you got to know he paid 3,600? Now, out of this, he paid, bungalow belongs to the company. Its fair rent 6,000 per month. The company has provided on this bungalow the facility of gardener and cook each yeah, he paid rent. Yes, it is given. He paid rent of 3,600 for bungalow. That has to be deducted. Now, 3,600 that has to be deducted from your rent-free accommodation. As per this, 24,000 has to be payable. Out of that, 3,600 we call it as concession. Now, 3,600 we deducted. The balance value is 20,400. Now, your final answer 20,400. Now, reimbursement of medical bill is not exempt. Remember, any medical bills which are reimbursed, it is not exempted. Now, if the medical bills given by any approved hospitals or authority, then we have to call it as exemption. Now, traveling allowance for tour is exempt. Now, remember, any traveling allowances given for touring purpose, it will be completely exempted. I'll go back to your question. In the question, they have mentioned traveling allowance of 25. Remember, it is exempted. Clear? Yes, I'll go back to your question so that you can take a screenshot. So, this will be your problem number 14. Continuation of this problem. This will be your solution. Continuation of your solution. This will be working out. This is all about your today's session. As I told you, leave, travel allowances we have not done. Pension we have not done. As well as your gratuity we have not done. We will work out those in your next topic as well as next session. Thank you.